Welcome back to episode 3 of our 30-day eBay flipping challenge. That's right, we are back. First of all, I realized that last video was really long. Yeah, it was like, what, 25 minutes? So I'm gonna try to keep this one much shorter, much more to the point, and I'm gonna stop talking. But yeah, very excited to start this one off. Hopefully we'll be able to get our first sale in this video. And to kick things off, I've actually already gone out to one thrift store and picked up a few items I'd like to share with you so we can start off this week strong. Oh, I got a little pile here. Let's see. I started off here with this. This is awesome. This is a Bose remote. Paid $2.99 on that. And it looks like it goes from anywhere from 50 to 60 bucks. It's for the Bose home sound system or whatever. These Bose remotes can be worth a lot of money, and I'm glad that I was able to find this one. Also got this super modern Panasonic phone. I was gonna try not to buy too many more phones because we already have a whole bunch listed, but this is like a really new looking one. Paid up on it $6.99, but it looked like it's going for about 25 bucks. Yeah, I probably paid too much on that one, but you know what, we'll get it listed. Hopefully it'll sell quick. There wasn't too many listed and there was quite a few sold, so I'm thinking it'll be a good little flip. Also picked up one video game, this Twisted Metal, I believe, and I've never even heard of it before actually. But I guess it's a valuable game. It goes for about 15 bucks and it's for the PS3. I'll maybe have to refurb it. I haven't even looked at the disc yet. No, actually it's like mint condition in here, and I think we're gonna be able to get some good money for that. Hopefully that will sell quickly, but we'll get it listed right away. And we also got a board game here. This is Try Bond, but it's brand new, which is why I bought it. I don't usually buy too many board games. You guys saw me buy one last episode, but usually I try to get them only if they're brand new. But yeah, a couple solds on this item for about 30 bucks. I don't even know what we paid. Ooh, we paid up on that one actually, $7.99, but hopefully we'll be able to get our 35 bucks out of it really quickly. That'll be a good sale. Along with all those items, I actually picked up 2 Lacoste polo shirts to continue the t-shirt game, and those should be able to sell for maybe 15 bucks each. I'm gonna put them up on Poshmark. I think we paid $5.99 on each one, so I paid up a little bit, but you figure 15 bucks on Poshmark, that'll leave you with about 12 bucks after fees, and I'll take about half of it home. 6 bucks a shirt, 12 bucks total. Quick little flip, and hopefully they will do well. So yeah, a decent amount of stuff. I'm gonna pick out a couple items that we can start by listing off today, and then we can get this week started strong, hopefully. All right, let's do it. Okay, quick update, guys. I know that we were just about to list some things, and I actually got caught up with a whole bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff happened, and unfortunately, I got some good news. That's not unfortunate, I guess. Unfortunately, I got some bad news. Good news and bad news is always fun, isn't it? No, but I'll start with the good news. On Wednesday, which is when I started recording this video, I was starting up by listing a couple items. I did pick out a couple items that day and listed them, and I want to share those with you right now. The Tribon game that you just saw in the last clip, that one is listed up for sale. I think we put it up for $24.99, if I can remember correctly. I'll get those numbers for you in a second. As well as listed the video game. So I got those 2 items up of the things that we picked up. So that's good news. The other piece of good news is that we have made our first eBay sale. That's right, we've sold a pair of the Shaw Direct remotes that we listed the very first day, I believe, for $34. I took an offer on them, I guess last night. No, sorry, 2 nights ago I took an offer on them, and they still haven't been paid for yet, so that's a little bit of a concern. I'm assuming that he's hopefully gonna pay today, but we're gonna have to wait and find out. But yeah, I managed to sell those for 34 bucks plus shipping, probably about 50 bucks total, and we'll be able to get them out to whoever purchased them. So that's really dope, and I'm excited about that as long as they pay for the offer, which I'm assuming they will, but maybe not. So if we had to cancel it, you know, it is what it is. But for right now, I'm gonna count that as a sale, assuming that they are going to pay. So a couple positives there. Again, like I said, I listed those items though on Wednesday. We'll update the momentum more in a second. Thursday, unfortunately, I just got super busy again with a whole bunch of stuff, and we didn't list anything on Thursday. So that really sucks, but that brings us to today, where hopefully we're gonna be able to put up a couple more listings. I have a couple things in mind. We're gonna try to list that Bose remote, I think, as well as, what was the other item? The Panasonic phone. We're gonna get those 2 items up today, all said and done, and that's gonna make Friday listings all good. And then continuing after that, we're gonna do some Lacoste shirts, I guess tomorrow, and then whatever else is left we'll deal with. But yeah, overall I still think it's going pretty good, especially due to what's like going on even in the world today with the whole virus and everything. It's been pretty busy because of that, I suppose. If not kind of, I don't know, it's kind of busy in a way where I'm kind of dealing with a lot of customers still and whatnot, and I also have some slower business, so I think hopefully coming up, that's a bad way of phrasing that. Business is going to slow down for sure, I have no doubt about it, and that means I'll probably have more time to list some stuff, but also how much will I be able to go out and source with this whole thing going around, I'm not sure. I'm in Canada, which of course isn't as contaminated. I wasn't even gonna bring it up, but hey. Yeah, obviously I don't want business to slow down, but that's just sort of the reality of what's going on here. So maybe it's actually gonna open up some time for me to go ahead and do some more listings. Who knows? But for right now, I'm pretty strapped down with all that stuff and trying to figure a whole bunch of different things out, get it all sorted out as this keeps going on. I'm also worried about the post office locally. A lot of things are shutting down, and hopefully the post office will remain open for as long as possible. Obviously, it's most important for everybody safe and healthy, so I'm obviously, advocating for that first. But it is obviously a problem if it does shut down. I'm gonna have to kind of I'm sure eBay will come up with some strategies if the entire postal system is down as to like preventing sales and whatnot. But it would suck because like that's kind of the important thing in this challenge. I picked a bad month for this. It's definitely the case. However, nevertheless, I'm going to go ahead and update the momentum board. We'll get some items listed today, and hopefully we will still be successful with our challenge. Okay, so here's the update momentum board. We have $0 on the Tuesday, which is when I was, or I think that's actually the Wednesday, right? Which is when I was uploading this, the last video, I think. I can't even remember. Because I think, no, that's the Wednesday. So that's the Tuesday. $0 on the Tuesday. Oh boy, $37 on the Wednesday. We did $0 on the Thursday, which is what I just told you about. And today, we're going to be putting up some numbers. 2 items, obviously, the remote and the what's it called? The telephone. And we'll be doing those for however much money, I'm not sure. And I also still need to update the sales side of the thing here. We still haven't been paid for the other item, but anyway. So yeah, I'll figure that all out. Wow, okay, that's awful. We're gonna have to live with the low light. Yeah, the lights went out down here. Not really sure what's going on. Anyway, some good news. I've actually managed to go ahead and get a couple of the items listed for today. The first one being the Bose remote, listed it for $59.99. Now, when I looked at the solds in the list, I know I'm already thinking this is ridiculous, and you guys are probably agreeing as well. I looked at the solds, they were right around 70, 80 bucks. There was one on an auction that sold for like 40, but who puts these on auction? They're not a very desirable thing. That's not a smart auction. There's actually an auction running for one right now, and it's around 40 as well. So that's a good amount, I think. But yeah, I listed at $59.99. There were a couple that sold for like 85 bucks, and they were in really nice shape. This one has like the writing on it though, as you can see. Unfortunately, I didn't even realize that. But either way, I think we can still get some good money for it. Clean it all up, and yeah, listed for $59.99. Of course, I'll take an offer on it for 50 or 40 even. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to sell it. I'm pretty confident. Wow, okay. I'm pretty confident that one is going to sell pretty quickly on here. We also have an additional item here, the Panasonic phone. I listed this guy for $29.99. There's one sold on it for just the phone for 20 bucks. Not great solds, but anyway, there's one listed also for just the phone for 20 bucks. Or 20, no, sorry, there's one listed just the phone for 30 bucks. So I listed the phone and this for 30 bucks. Yeah, undercutting the market. Hopefully we'll be able to sell those as well. But that brings us to a pretty high listing total for today. Probably one of the highest ones yet. A little bit of math happening right here. $59.99 plus $29.99 gives us $89.98. Which means our official March 13th number is going to be $89.98, of course. And that is a pretty solid day. So that concludes all the things that we just picked up for the most part, I believe. Which means that I also have a couple shirts left. So tomorrow we're going to be doing the shirts. And then the next day after that, I have another pickup actually that I want to share with you guys. Pretty exciting one. I wasn't sure if I was going to sell it or what I was going to do with it, but I think we're going to list them on eBay and I'm going to make it part of this challenge, paid up on them. You guys will have to see what I'm talking about in the next clip or so. But yeah, we have some exciting stuff going up for sale. Let's get to the polos though. I guess we're cutting right to tomorrow, so I will see you guys then. Alright guys, it's the next day now and we are here back in the office. No real updates to give you guys. There's no new sales to account for. We didn't have them pay for the other remote, so still kind of frustrating on that. I think I'm going to try to send them a message and you know, send the final payment reminders and everything, get that all in order. And if they don't pay, then I will go ahead and cancel the sale. I understand that maybe coronavirus is driving this, but I'm not sure. So anyway, I've had some other issues related to unpaid cases, especially over the last couple months. I think as my stores keep getting bigger, they just keep running into these issues. So it is frustrating, but it also is what it is, and it's something that we have to account for in this challenge. That would have been a beautiful $34 sale, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to take it. But I'm sure that if we listed it for $35, it would probably sell right away anyway, so I'm thinking that might be the move. Anyway, I do have a couple things I want to get listed today. We have 2 Lacoste shirts. These are both things I picked up from the thrift store the other day. Let's see. Yeah, they're both the same size. They're both size 5 in Lacoste, which I believe is a small or a medium. So anyway, a blue one and an orange one. Bought them both for $6 each. Not the best find in the world, but I had to pick up extra stuff for the challenge, of course. So I figured why not get these. They're quick sellers. I've sold quite a few of them before, and I'm sure I'll be able to get some good money for them. I'm thinking about 15 bucks a piece, maybe 30 bucks as a bundle. But I think I'm going to go ahead and put them on Poshmark. It's probably the best place for them. It's where I've sold all the other ones. I know eBay is also a great place to sell clothing, but you know what the heck. I'm going to start them off on Poshmark like the Kogi shirt. I might actually put the Kogi shirt on eBay now and switch those around because I know that one's probably not going to sell on there now that I've thought about it a little bit. So I'm going to put that one on eBay and probably keep these ones on Poshmark for now, and then if they need to be switched over to eBay, I will. But that's all we're going to do for listings today too for 15 bucks. I think that's it. I'm just going to go ahead and do them, and I will update you guys tomorrow on what the heck's going to go on then. Alright guys, so wrapping it up for today, we got the 2 items up, the Lacoste polos, 15 bucks even for each one of them on Poshmark, and we still have 0 sales, which kind of sucks, but yeah, I mean, we'll take it. Okay guys, it's actually the next day, and I'm super pumped to tell you that we have finally sold something. Now, we did sell the remote earlier, so we didn't just finally sell our first thing. However, this is the first thing that we sold and got paid for. Let me pull it up here. We just listed it a couple days ago in this video. It was a Twisted Metal PlayStation 3 game. I'll throw it up on the screen somewhere. And we sold it for $11.99. I believe that was the asking price. I didn't take an offer on it. $15.49 with shipping included. Is the total price we got paid, so I'll enter it into the spreadsheet. We'll show that at the end of the episode. However, I'm pretty pumped about that sale. So yeah, some good stuff happening. Also for today, we ran out of items to list, of course. I believe we might still have a couple things lying around, but I don't think so. I think the polo shirts we did yesterday were the last things that we had. So what I'm gonna do is I actually already went out to a thrift store and found some cool items, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab those. Now I'm really hustling here, guys, because obviously with the whole coronavirus and everything, things are shutting down around me. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I'm not even sure what to do anymore. If the thrift stores close, then we're done. If the postal system closes, then we're done. So yeah, there might be an early end to this challenge, unfortunately. I really picked a bad time to do this, and I'm not looking forward to it. Obviously, a lot of my businesses rely on the postal service, and if that shuts down, I don't know what we're gonna do. So we're definitely gonna run up there today and drop off the video game. Anyway, some pickups. This is a LEGO Dimensions portal. I don't even know if I've sold these before. I've sold a bunch of portals, but I don't know if it's a LEGO Dimensions one or not. This one is though. I paid $10 for it. Paid up on that one a lot, but a lot of them were just plain like bases without any LEGO on it. They were selling for like 30 bucks. This one has a whole bunch of extra LEGO. I know you can't see it through the bag, but it does, so maybe we can get a little more than that. But I figure for 30 bucks, there was a couple solds, and hopefully we'll be able to get that for it quickly. Then again, consumer confidence is basically at 0 right now, and there's not a lot of people buying stuff. But then again, that contradicts why I just, the sale that we just made. Anyway, we do have another item that we purchased right here. I'm super pumped about this one. These are great systems, so you can never find them. This is a VCR DVP3345V, I believe, and it will come up again in the video. It's a Philips VHS DVD combo, though. These systems can go for really great money. A whole bunch of different brands have made them. They're a little bit more rare to find, but you do see them quite often. You want to make sure that they both work. I never usually buy just DVD players alone. I buy a lot of VHS players. I never really buy DVD players because the issue with those is that they'll often kind of like break in shipping and stuff. They're a little bit more fragile. The VHS players are pretty solid. They almost always work and don't really break. At least that's from my experience. But these units, if you can find them, go for great money. I've seen these ones go anywhere from about 50 bucks to 150 bucks, and there's a whole bunch in between. I think I'm gonna list it on the lower side. I really want to try and move it, so I'm thinking I'm gonna put it at 50 bucks, like exactly $49.99. That might be a little bit low. I might put it at $59.99. Anyways, we're just gonna see if we can move it quickly, because obviously with the virus and everything, it's gonna be hard to sell them. And I just want to make the sale before the 30-day challenge is over. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and list those two items today, let you know what the total sale price or list price is on them. And then what we'll do is we will move on and go ahead and cover what sold, or not what sold, what we're going to be doing. And also, unfortunately, again, due to all this coronavirus stuff and everything that I'm doing, I'm actually not going to be working tomorrow because I have a whole bunch of stuff to do related to other things, or I'm not going to be doing the challenge tomorrow. And then Tuesday is when this video goes up. So it's actually the last day that we're going to be listing things on, unfortunately, for this episode. So what I'll do after everything's done, something went bing, I'll go ahead and get all the totals together for everything. And yeah, that'll be good. Okay, so I'm pretty pumped right now. You guys remember the Bose remote that we listed? Well, we actually just made a sale on that. I took an offer for, I believe, $50. Yeah. So 50 bucks plus shipping is what we got on that. I can't remember what we listed it for. I think it was like 60 or something, but anyway, I took the offer. He hasn't paid yet though, unfortunately, but it is still pretty soon. Hopefully he will pay right away and we can get that out to him. But that's a really dope sale, and I'm just super pumped about it. Oh boy, am I ever pumped right now. You guys remember yesterday we had made the Bose remote sale and the video game sale. Today, I check, and we've actually made 2 sales. I accepted offers on both of them, and they were both paid for this time, which is dope. Still haven't been paid for the Bose remote, still haven't been paid for the other remote. I'm going to be opening probably unpaid cases, especially on the first one, and possibly on the Bose one if it's not paid for. However, we managed to sell this phone right here, and I'll throw pictures of these up. This is the other model. Let me say it for myself out loud. The PRLA, and I'm saying that so I can throw it up for you guys. But this is the newer one that we had just purchased and just listed the other day. I think I listed that with the Bose remote or something. Anyway, it's got a charger in here somewhere as well. I'm going to send those 2 out, as well as one of these phones. I believe it was this one. I accepted an offer for $15 on that one. I think it was $24 on this one. And again, they were on the screen, so you guys will know better than me. However, we did sell those phones. So I'm going to go ahead and get those all packed up and ready to be shipped out. And that is pretty much going to do it for the episode. Next clip, we're going to review all the numbers for the week and yeah, it's gonna be good. All right, guys. So I actually just wanted to update you guys using the momentum board. We're not gonna hop into the spreadsheets in today's video just because I have it all updated in terms of what we've purchased, but not in terms of what we sold. So I want to get it all done. And I'll maybe update you guys next video for that kind of stuff. But for everything that we've done this week, we started on March 11th with 2 items for $37, 2 items on the 13th for $89. 2 items for $30 on the 14th, then 2 items for $84. I'll grab that total for you guys in a second, but here's the exciting part. Heading over to the sold, we've had a pretty decent week here. On the 11th, we sold 1 item for $34. On the 15th, we sold 2 items, which was the video game and the Bose remote for $61, and on the 16th were the 2 phones that we sold. And that's the total of everything that we've sold. So let me go ahead and gather both those totals for you. I'll give them to you in the middle, as well as our total in terms of every item and the average sale price. All right, so let's review some of the total numbers. I've just calculated them all. I hope there's no errors in this, but I did double check them and I think they're all good. The total for the entire challenge so far has been 23 listed items for a total of $679.80. If everything sold today, that's what we would get. Not what we'd make profit, but that's what we would net in top line. Our ASP for each item is $29 is the average selling price, which is actually really good. If you can maintain a store with an ASP of about $30, that is pretty boss. I wouldn't recommend trying to go too much lower than that. Well, actually, that's a total lie. It depends on what you're selling. My video game ASP is like $7 or something like that. So it depends on what you're selling. With video games, I'm doing enough volume in which it doesn't have to be as high because the volume makes up for it. But in this case, you sell less, but you get more for your average sale price. Sold so far, we got, and that ASP base is based on our list, not on our solds. Sold so far, we've got 5 items at a total of $134. Now, I can't count that all yet because 34 plus 50 of it has not been paid yet. So those are still in accounts receivable, and we will hope to work towards those. Although I'm pretty confident we can sell them at that, even if we drop the price that low because they were both offers. However, that is our total sales. Those might not be paid for. I actually just opened a case on the first one right here. So chances are we're probably not going to get paid for that. So anyway, that's what we have. I'm counting it like that, and then next time we will update it and fix it for whatever happens. We've got at least a little bit of that guaranteed. We also have week 2. This was a total listed amount, so 8 items, a total of $242 that we added on top of what we had. This is actually the total. What we had last time would be in the last video, but it's just this number subtracted this, of course. And that's the total for everything. I'm going to break down the profit and everything in the next video, but I don't want to take too much more time out of this one. Anyway, that's everything that we got going on. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. I know I am for sure, and hopefully you'll be ready to tune us in next week for the next episode. Also, I do realize that this video is going to be coming out a day later, and that kind of sucks. It's coming out on the Thursday, I believe, but hopefully that doesn't cause too much trouble. We will still start the challenge on the Wednesday or the Thursday. So anyway, or of the next video. So yeah, it's all good, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm carrying this out way too long, so I will see you guys in the next video.